much awaited Nagaland Super League is about to take place, but before that is the inaugural session where Chief Minister Nipuryu will be inaugurating this special coveted championship that is going to happen here at the police complex, which is a brand new Chumukdima football stadium. We will show you visuals of the stadium. It is top of the art football stadium here at the police complex in Chumukdima, and also this Nagaland Super League, 7 clubs, or I should say teams, will be vying for the trophy as well as cash prizes. And now many special invitees have already arrived, including Arjuna awardees Chakravala Sora as well as Hokato Hotoshe Sema. Now they're all here, including former India captain Ranidhi Singh, as well as different football association from the other states. Their presidents are also present here. Now behind me, the Chief Minister's convoy is here. He is also present right now, where he'll be coming to inaugurate the Nagaland Super League, one of the biggest super league for football happening in the state. We can see the proximity of it right now. The stadium is slowly getting filled for the inaugural session, but the first match is going to be between 2 clubs as well, which starts at 6 p.m.
At the very outset, we welcome you to the first edition of the Nagaland Super League. We must begin by thanking the Honorable Chief Minister for supporting the league, for extending the mandate of the Government of Nagaland, for pushing us, and for ensuring that the Nagaland Super League takes off. Thank you, Chief Minister, sir, for your support, your solidarity, and for believing in the young people of Nagaland. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nagaland Super League is perhaps the biggest sports project that Nagaland has undertaken. 8 weeks, 7 teams, more than 10 million rupees prize money, 45 matches, 2 venues, more than 300 players, participation from every district of the state, different parts of the country, months of work, more than 1,000 people behind the scenes. It does not get bigger than this as far as a local sports event is concerned. To make it happen, the support of the state government, the support of our sponsors, without which no sports event, no league can take off. We are grateful to the sponsors who've come and supported a state league. We want to say thank you to each and every one of you for coming and partnering with the young people of Nagaland, for investing in Nagaland football, for contributing towards the development of the Northeast, and for participating in the nation-building process. Ladies and gentlemen, this league will reach more than 40 million people through our television partners within the region, our social media partners, and our media partners. Beyond the Northeast, through live streaming, through telecast companies, it will reach the national audience. It will create a platform for young Naga footballers to reach the highest stage. Football is called as the beautiful game. Pele called it the beautiful game. Players like Pele, Ronaldo, Maradona, Messi, to have taken this beautiful game to every corner and every continent on earth. Football is the most watched human activity on the planet. The FIFA World Cup brings together more nations, more people, more populations than any activity in the world, more than even the United Nations Organization. More than 200 countries participate in the qualifiers of the FIFA World Cup. Football exemplifies the power of sport to unite, to bring people together, to merge nations in the universal language of sport. Here too in Nagaland, the motto of the NSL is "Together we soar." It is the ambition and the aspiration of the NSL, the Nagaland Olympic Association, and the Nagaland Football Association to unite our people, to bring them closer, to strive towards excellence as one race. We are always stronger together. The Nagaland Super League is also offering various opportunities and awards. The cars that you see on my right are not for display and advertising, but they will go to the players, some of the best players in the league. Every man of the match will get 10,000 rupees. More than a dozen prizes in the form of Golden Glove, Best Goalkeeper, Player of the League, Best Young Player. All these awards and more will be given. Most importantly, the league will involve in grassroots development. Every team has 30 players, out of which 24 are compulsorily local Naga indigenous players, out of which 6 are guest players. 3 players from outside Nagaland can be in the starting 11. Each team of 30 must compulsorily have 6 under-20 players. And each starting 11 must have 2 under-20 players. Each under-20 player must have 4 compulsory starts. This is the aspiration of the league, to ensure that young Naga talent get opportunities, to ensure that there is grassroots development. Today, with the partnership of FIFA, with the partnership of the All India Football Federation, Mr. Kalyan Chobe will give away the first football out of more than 2,000 footballs that will reach different schools in 17 districts. Football for schools under FIFA. It is the aspiration of the sports fraternity of Nagaland to promote sport, different disciplines of this level. And we're excited and grateful that the Chief Minister is behind us. While a lot more needs to be done, we must say that we are on the right track. We are moving in the right direction. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are starting a new journey, beginning a new era, an era of sports culture, club culture, strengthening the foundations of game development, and enhance the ecosystem of sport. Because we want young Nagas, young sports persons to contribute towards India's nation-building process, to play at the highest levels. We have the talent, we have the capability, and now we will start a new journey. The Nagaland Olympic Association and the sports fraternity of the state, the Department of Youth Resources and Sports, will continue to work towards the ideals of the Olympic Games, Citius, Altius, Fortius. The Olympic ambition to jump higher, to run faster, and to get stronger. Nagaland will always be stronger together. Thank you for your patience. God bless. Kuk Nalin.
Indeed, it is an honor for me to be here on day of birth, 107th year of T.R., who had been the first captain of independent Indian football team in 1948 Olympic. It is a great occasion when we see the state under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, who is so dynamic and who is showing the path to the state to develop through sport and youth. Being a president of All India Football Federation, I've been traveling to several states to promote football and motivate footballers. I'm very happy and proud to say that the government of Nagaland, how it is supporting in terms of physical presence of Honorable Chief Minister, in terms of logistical support to start a league, in terms of providing financial assistance to start Nagaland Super League. And the General Secretary of Nagaland Olympic Association, Sri Abu Mehta, mentioned that the prize money of this tournament is 10 million rupees, which is 1 crore rupees. I was so happy to know this. Some of the states, they manage their league with this budget. But Nagaland, being such a small state, having so hardly, I believe, nearly 20 lakhs population in this state, having this amount for the prize money to motivate the football and footballers. I'm also happy to note that when he mentioned about the number of players will represent each and every district, about the number of youth players will come through the grassroots development system. Friends, you know, football, as FIFA says, unites the world. It motivates you, and football can change your life. My best wishes to you. This Nagaland Super League may bring change to many youth of Naga players who can make their living, who can feed their families, who can make proud to their state and represent country later by identifying talent through this league, and they represent India. I wish you all the best to Nagaland Football Association and Government of Nagaland for starting, launching such a significant league which will definitely change the future of Nagaland in terms of sports and youth. Thank you very much. A very good evening.
It is with great joy that I stand before you this evening in this historic occasion of the inauguration of Chumbukadima Football Stadium and also launching the first Nagaland Super League this evening. I, on behalf of the state and of the sports fraternity, extend my heartiest congratulations to all the Nagas and the participants for coming together for this Nagaland Super League. Indeed, we're creating a history, and I hope from here forward we will bring glory to our people, our state, and to your own self. At the outset, I want to congratulate the organizing committee of collaborating with Nagaland Olympic Association and Nagaland Football Association, with sponsors, with the state government. I want to extend my heartiest thanks and appreciation to our President, Sri Kalyan Chope, President of All India Football Federation and Joint Secretary of the Indian Olympic Association, for giving all the support and guidance. And not only that, us to get a license to play the league in our state. More so, because of his presence in this first edition inauguration, his physical presence here is a big moral booster for all the players and the youth who will be participating now and even in future. I extend my appreciations also to the Nagaland Football Association for actively participating and getting up to come thus far. Nagaland Olympic Association, our Department of Youth Resources and Sports, and all the 7 franchisees, the clubs who are playing for the first editions of the Nagaland Super League. I want to remind our youth and our players that it has taken a very dedicated and hard work behind all these preparations, particularly the Department of Youth and Sports Department. Day and night, they work to complete this stadium. And particularly the engineering wing, the officers who are involved. I visited a few times and we had planned that we should complete this stadium before the league starts. And I commend the contractors also who could finish this stadium much before the time, so that today we're having this Chamukarima football stadium to play our first league match. We'll also be using IT Stadium in Kohima, and I hope you'll make good use of the facilities, and we will appreciate the hard work put into it. It is my privilege to inform the sports lovers and the leaders that we have completed 6 Astro tours in the districts, 6 districts. And in 2-3 years, we assure you that we'll complete in all the districts with Astro tours done like this stadium for the players to give equal opportunities to play in the best grounds so that we can compete. And we have hope that our youth of today can match any players, be in the Northeast or in the country or international level. Why I say so? Because today, the 28th January, this particular day we choose to inaugurate the Chamukarima Football Stadium to start the Nagaland Super League. Because Dr. T. Ao, the captain of Free India Independent, captained the football team in the London Olympic. When a Naga can captain and go to the Olympic Games, why not the young generations? This is a challenge We hope we have hope in you, and we want the sports persons to be focused, to be disciplined, to have determination and complete dedication to achieve the excellence, so that Nagas also come to the map of football. As I was discussing with Kalyan Chobiji, he has hope in the Northeast youth, very enthusiastic in all the sports, but more so in football. And today, in his busy schedule, he took time to come here to motivate the youth, to show that he is with us, and he assured us that he will continue to support us and to guide us so that we can come to the national level. And as you are aware, this Nagaland Super League, the best, the champion, will go to the Northeast League and then to the All India League. And therefore, I hope that you will bring laurels to the state and make these beautiful games of football not only a story, but the dreams will come true to our place also. So keep up the sportsman spirit to show the best games and your talent. Show the spirit and enjoy the games. With these few words, I extend my best wishes to all the clubs and all the players, and then also to the fans. Enjoy the games and let us grow from strength to strength to reach the national and way forward. Thank you. God bless Gugnalim. I take the pleasure to declare the first Naga Super League open.
That was the inaugural function of the Chumakadima Football Stadium here at the police complex in Chumakadima, where Chief Minister Nipuriu and a fleet of his advisors and ministers are present, as well as many other dignitaries, even the president of the All India Football Federation, who has been continuously coming to Nagaland for such sporting events many times in the past few years. Now, during the ceremony, many people spoke, but then one speech that stood out was from Abu Mehta, the advisor to the Chief Minister, and who was also recently inducted at the All India Athletics Federation as Vice President just earlier this month. And he has also proclaimed this Nagaland Super League with the inaugural of the stadium as the biggest sports project Nagaland has undertaken, the government has undertaken. Now it has been implemented. This we can see over here, the turf. Right now we are also witnessing the first match of the Nagaland Super League. That is between Barak FC and Nagaland United Sports Club. This is the first match of the Nagaland Super League. Now it is going to span across 9 weeks, where 7 teams will be vying for the trophy, and a total amount of 10 million rupees is at stake here, as well as what the advisor to the CM, Abu Mehta, had also mentioned, that it is just not the trophy or the cash prizes, but even cars as well are expected to be given as prizes. The crowd is going wild here, and we can see that earlier during the inaugural there was not much of a crowd, but the match just after 7 p.m. the match has started, and we can see that the stands are almost full. We can see that many spectators have arrived here for the first match of the Nagaland, the coveted Nagaland Super League. Now during the inaugural of the stadium and the launch of the league, the Chief Minister has also said that right now there are 6 Astro turfs in 6 different districts, but then what he has assured is that all the districts will have their own Astro turf, taking up the scene of football way higher. Now we can see that it's getting very intense. So that was the inaugural, and this is the first match. Now let's have a look at a glimpse of the match between Barak FC as well as Nagaland United Sports Club.